Ladies and gentlemen, I have hair again. Actually, kind of. Well, you all may or may not know, but this is a hair system from Lavivid Hair. And I've created a great partnership with them where I'm going to be talking about their systems and bringing you guys some really cool, interesting new content. So that's it. I'm really excited about this. I'm going to be offering this as a service. We're going to be doing makeover videos. Once the quarantine stuff is all done, we're going to be doing some makeover videos. I'm going to be talking to you more about this, showcasing it, offering it as a service. I think it's great for professionals to offer this. And what I'm going to be doing today is kind of sharing a few key points that I think is very, very helpful as a stylist when actually picking out your hair system. All right, so let's peel this guy off right here. Oh boy, look at that. Look at that shiny head of mine. So the reason I was able to peel this off so much is because I had taken this off previously. There's still a little bit of glue left on here, so that's why it plops right on and it sticks. So the first thing, let's get down to the first thing about the importance of this and picking out a hair system. The number one thing that I've learned is choosing the right hair color for you. All right? Now, choosing the right hair color, literally, it's like going to a salon and getting something and it's a bit too dark or it's a bit too light. It just looks like it's off. And if you're trying to make your hair look as natural as possible, you need to have a color that looks very natural on you. My biggest tip is, what was your hair color like back in, say, your 20s or so, right? Your teens, your early 20s. Was it a dark brown? Was it a light blonde? Was it dark black? Whatever it is, go back to that because that's your underlying natural color. Now, in my beard, I still have some traces of, this color. To me, this is blonde. And I was born platinum blonde, and I was blonde pretty much throughout my whole life, except, I started shaving my hair, but, and the texture of my hair has changed quite a bit throughout the sides and the back. But yeah, I was blonde. So I wanted to find a color. And what I did is I looked on Lavivid's Instagram page. I looked at other people who had different color systems, and I found one, which is this one right here, which I said was absolutely perfect. So it's an 8x10, right? This is an 8x10 size, and which can be cut to be customized to your template around here, okay? And also this color is 18. This is a dark beige blonde. So I'm on their website right now, lavividhair.com, and they have, I believe, this is the EROS men's hair system. This is a full ultra thin skin base. Now, ultra thin means that you barely, I was going and showing people, and let's just get actually a little bit closer right here so you can see. If you go like this, right, you could see right through this down to the scalp. And that's what people couldn't believe when they were like, oh, it looks so real. That's because of the fine base, the ultra thin skin poly base, and that's what makes this incredible. To me, this is the most natural looking that I've experienced. Now, the one thing about a poly base is that it does not breathe, so there is a bit more maintenance on it. So if you sweat all the time and you're constantly active, you may want to try another option. I know they do poly and lace combinations, which helps your scalp breathe a bit. But as far as the most natural looking, this, in my experience, this is the best one. And what happens when you order it and what does it come with? Well, it comes in a box like this. And this is basically the system before it's actually cut, right? It was wrapped, it was nicely put on this, and you can see clearly where the back is, where it has this. And obviously it's not cut to my head shape, but pretty much this was my natural color, blonde. All right, this is my natural color. And when this gets washed and when it gets shampooed a bit, it's going to lighten up a little bit and look a little more natural when it's cut. But I saw this and I said, that's it. And that's why people, despite what people say as far as the haircut goes that I had, this color could not have been any more natural. So when you go onto their website, I believe they have like 65 colors, 65 shades just in this ultra thin skin base lineup, which is quite a bit. And I think it gives you guys some great options. Also, if you use code TheSalonGuy, get ready for this, you get 15% off of your order. 15% off with code TheSalonGuy, lavividhair.com. And that's pretty much it as far as the first thing that you guys need to understand when you're putting on a hair system is that you have to pick the right color. Again, go back and find the color that was most closest to your natural color. And the way I was doing this at first was I'd put the system on from the back and then roll it forward and then kind of pull it and there we go. So it's a bit on the oily side because I had to spray a bunch of stuff to a remover to help get it off, so it's a bit oily. But I'm telling you guys, the color is the first thing. And then the density, right? You have to make sure that if you're going to be using a hair system, because these are very, very thick. I can be honest with you, they are very thick. So when you're getting the system put on, you have to make sure that whoever's cutting your hair understands and is good at men's hair cutting. You need to find somebody who really, really, really is awesome at men's hair cutting, because you got to be able to work this in, you got to be able to blend it in, you got to be able to understand, you know, how to texturize this. I know a lot of people use a razor when cutting this, which is cool. I necessarily don't do that until after. I'll cut the whole thing with a scissor, and then I go back in and add the texturizing. That's how I cut hair normally. That's how I normally cut men's hair, is I'll go in, I'll cut the base, and this is a great tip for you guys, especially if you're wearing these yourself, and you're like, oh my gosh, it looks so thick. Invest in a pair of shears, right? Professional shears, and also thinning shears. Because if you're not going to your stylist, or if your stylist doesn't really do a great job, hate to say it, because this is a very unique skill set, buy a pair of thinning shears. And just to be clear, so you guys know, these are regular shears, and these are thinning shears, okay? These are thinning shears. And look, I'm shedding. I'm shedding all over the place. So thinning shears, as you can see right here, they have these different teeth in through here. And what that does is it removes parts of the hair. So it's removing the bulk from that section. I've noticed on these hair systems, right, you have to use this. And you could actually go watch a lot of my hair cutting videos where I talk about texturizing. You could twist it and chomp into it. It's really, really, really going to help you. And I've learned this myself as a professional. When I first put this thing on, I was like, whoa, it's pretty thick, you know? And then I'm like, is it realistic? Well, yeah, there's people out there with, I mean, loads and loads of hair, more than this. So yeah, I mean, so it comes down to the haircut that you're getting, the style to match your personality, and the color. Those are probably some of the biggest tips that I could suggest to you as far as just picking out the unit itself. So that's pretty much it, guys. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I know this is opening up a whole new audience, so if people are on YouTube, there's a lot of great people out there on YouTube talking about hair systems, and I think Lavivid Hair is pretty amazing. I know that they're a very, very large company. They're very passionate, and they take quality in making these, because I've done my research. I don't team up with anybody if I don't believe in what they're doing and the quality. This is real human hair. This is no joke. It's human hair. It's all done by hand, every single one of these things, and I think they're great. So don't forget, there's a discount code, TheSalonGuy, in the description, lavividhair.com. And if you have any questions about this, about the topic that we talked about, please let me know. And that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time for more videos with The Salon Guy.